Morgan, the Poor Valley Princess, and today we are going to make a blackberry cobbler. I have been in this kitchen all day long putting up some corn that I was able to get from one of our local farms this morning, and I was finishing that up this afternoon and I was trying to get dinner ready, and I came upon the blackberries that I had left from the blackberry jelly that I made earlier in the week, and I thought we need a blackberry cobbler to go with our chicken casserole, which is what we're having for dinner tonight. So join me as we make this yummy blackberry cobbler. Now first, I have just a small pie pan because I'm not making a large cobbler. You can put this recipe in a 9x13 pan. It is gonna spread out just a little bit thinner because I'm making it in this pie pan. It's gonna be a little bit thicker, which is the way I like it. So first, I'm just going to butter my dish really well. If you do not butter your dish, whatever you're baking your cobbler in, you will be scraping that baked on sugar and berry mixture. You will be scrubbing it for a while. It does bake onto your dishes and set up like concrete. So first, just take some butter or whatever and really make sure you get your dish greased really well. Now we're gonna make the batter, and the batter for the cobbler is so simple. It's basically just 1-1-1. We're gonna have 1 cup of self-rising flour. Okay, just put that in. 1 cup of self-rising flour. Then add in 1 cup of white sugar and stir that together. Okay. Once you have that stirred in together, you can add in 1 cup of whole milk. 1 cup of whole milk. Let's stir that in. So see, you've got 1 cup of sugar, 1 cup of self-purpose flour, and self-rising flour, and 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of whole milk. All right. Now once you have that stirred in, we're going to do a half a stick of butter, and it's melted. So 1/2 stick of melted butter. Okay. And now that's it. That's our batter. It's so simple and so easy and so quick to do. So take your greased pan, pour your batter in. Now again, I like it to be a little thick, but if you choose to put this in a bigger pan, you're just gonna have a thinner cobbler, which is fine if that's what you like. Okay, and this is what it's gonna look like. So now all we have to do is get the berries and just drop those in. And as this bakes up, and it's gonna bake up pretty puffy. It's gonna bake up pretty puffy. It's gonna bake around these blackberries, and it's gonna make such a yummy cobbler. You're gonna love this. Now, I like a pretty thick amount of blackberries. You can put as many or as little as you like. But you can see I've layered it in pretty thick. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab a little bit more white sugar, and I'm gonna sprinkle that white sugar over the top of this. That's gonna give that yummy, crunchy crust as it bakes that is so good with a little bit of ice cream. Some people like whipped cream. That would be good as well. All right, we're gonna pop this in the oven for 1 hour. The blackberry cobbler came out of the oven and it looks delicious. So it's time for a taste test. You can see, because I used a smaller pan, it's a little bit thicker. You can see how the berries are integrated throughout the crust. So here we go. That's delicious. If you've never tried one of these blackberry cobblers, I suggest you get out right now, pick 4 cups of blackberries, and try this recipe today. You will not regret it. It is so good. Once again, thank you for watching. I'm Beth Morgan, the Poor Valley Princess. And if you haven't, please like and subscribe. And if you can, leave a comment. Maybe you've made a recipe like this before, or maybe you have a different recipe that you'd like to share. Love to hear from you. See you next time.